Hi, YouTube. My name is Mama Terrell. I'm here today to do a energy reading for all signs. Today is February 6th, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys leave comments below to let me know how you like this reading and how it resonates with you all. So let's get started. Let me just go ahead and pick my computer here. I had my setup done, but sometimes you gotta adjust a little bit. So when I fell into this energy, as I was pulling the cards, I before I even pull any cards, I went ahead and meditated this morning just to see kind of how I felt, and I kind of got the feeling of like a sense of coming, like something is coming, a gift, a surprise, something that a lot of us don't see. And when I pulled the cards, um, that definitely reflected the way that I felt. So today, a lot of you guys could sense that self fulfillment. And I did a reading for the week for all signs, and so I really feel like we're just kind of building off of this energy. But I pulled the Nine of Cups. I hope you guys can see that. This is the Nine of Cups. And then I also pulled the Moon card. And to kind of dilly dally off of these cards, I really feel like that a lot of us have reached a point of self fulfillment. We've reached that point to where we feel satisfied with the things that we've encountered in life. And we're reaching that point to where we're okay with what we see in the mirror. You know, we're okay with who we are. We're okay with not only our good aspects, but also our bad aspects. I also got a feeling that since a lot of us have finally reached this Nine of Cups, this Nine of Cups feeling, we're also able to go forth towards being able to heal ourselves and truly go after what we really, really want. I feel like that for the longest, a lot of us have been playing ourselves. um, a lot of us may have the sense of like we've been playing ourselves because of the fact we haven't been going after what truly makes us happy. We haven't been going towards what what we know is really the best thing for us. And so a lot of us have been wearing false masks and, presenting ourselves to the world as something that we know deep down inside we truly aren't, and going after things or people or jobs or whatever the case may be. We've just been going towards things that we honestly were never satisfied with. And I feel like a lot of us, the issue was we didn't know what satisfied us because we never knew that we had everything we needed to satisfy ourselves. So we had to, take time to, a lot of us probably been in that hermit mode. I know we're in Aquarius season and I love watching OJC astrology. She mentioned, how Aquariuses are really kind of kept to themselves, really quiet. I have a sister, she's an Aquarius, and she is that way. But deep down inside, she's so bright and she has so much, to offer. And she's such a creative person. And I really feel like a lot of us have probably been holding those things off, hiding those things off from people in the world, and not even realizing that when you hide it from the world, you're really just running from yourself. So I feel like a lot of us have reached that point to where we're like, I can no longer run away from what I truly want. I can no longer keep, going back from the things that honestly truly make me happy because I'm only just playing myself, I'm playing myself. Don't play yourself, guys. Start going after the stuff that you truly, honestly want. Um, so I want to see if I feel anything else. I also feel like, since a lot of us have become okay with what we see in ourselves now, we finally have reached that inner balance. You've reached the inner balance. Guys, give me 1 second. This is Mama Tarot, guys. I have two little ones. I have a 9-month old, and then I also have a 2-year old. As you can see, the 9-month old is breastfeeding. So she woke up so she can get some of her milkies before she lays back down until 8 o'clock. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, um, now that we finally become satisfied and happy with what we see in the mirror, and what we see in ourselves, we can finally reach a sense of balance, a sense of establishment, and a lot of you all are not afraid to start venturing out and finding those things that make you happy, those things that you enjoy. And that's important because if you're holding yourself back, are you really moving forward? Are you really advancing in life? And now I feel like since a lot of you all are ready, you're ready to leave. Like now, you guys want to go now. You guys want to find your sense of happiness now, and you guys aren't waiting anymore. You're not waiting no more for what people say, what people are telling you to do, the people who are trying to adjust and alter and tell, just trying to tell you what to do and how to live your life. You're not listening to those people anymore. You're not listening to those people anymore, because what makes those people happy might not be what makes you happy. What's for those people is not for you. And so I honestly feel like, since a lot of you are now getting that courage and reaching that balance and standing in your truth and realizing, look, I have to go for what makes me happy. You guys are all reaching this great sense, or, you guys are finally getting into this great sense of healing. And that's great. That's great. Um, now, another, and guys, I honestly can't even tell you how much major arcana cards I kind of pulled to clarify this Nine of Cups and the Moon card. Not even the fact that the Moon card's already a huge major arcana card, but so I also pulled from my deck. It's the JM Matrix Oracle deck. I got it for $5 at a pageant festival. I just went with $5. And I was saying, I'm not going to spend more than $5. And this guy was selling this deck. He said that it didn't work for him. He didn't like it. I was like, give it to me. So I bought it $5. And this deck has been doing me wonders, y'all. Like, I love this deck. It comes with 2 different sets of cards, actually, and a book. So one of the cards, they look like this on the back. And then in the front, they look like this. They have numbers on them. So this is this. I pulled this for today. Number 6, antagonist, soul conflict, which I said earlier. I felt like a lot of us weren't living fully out in our truths. We weren't really being who we felt we needed to be. Okay, we were playing ourselves. And I'm just going to read this to you guys straight from the book so you guys can just see how this resonates with you. Okay. 6, antagonists. The antagonists within you are bound up together as different soul desires. Transform any destructive tendencies into creative ones. See and acknowledge any opposing tendencies and look at your likes and dislikes. Cease being ruled by your desires and ask what is true or fair in any given situation. Have faith in your true self and develop self acceptance through seeing how contraries are mutually dependent. Develop compassionate discipline and maintain your intention to heal. So, yeah, if you guys honestly, you know, this soul conflict, this card kind of reminds me of like the Five of Wands, you know, even though it's number 6 and there's only 4 people in here. But it reminds me of the Five of Wands because of the fact that you're battling yourself. You're battling what you know to be true to yourself, you know. You're battling what you know to be true. You're battling your desires and your fears and your wants and your needs, and and you're trying to balance all of these things out and choose between what's right. And I feel like that the advice is to not only go with what you want and feel in your heart, but what you know is right in your mind. Like, it's all about a nice balance of not only emotional, I mean, of course, emotional and logical, okay? It's about having a balance of both. So make sure y'all have that clear balance of both so you won't be fighting yourself, because this whole time a lot of us are thinking, oh my gosh, it's the world is against me, the world's against me. No, baby, you're just against yourself. You're just against yourself. When you know your truth, when you know exactly what you want, what you deserve, and what you want to go after, then there's not nothing or no one or no place, no time, nowhere that can take that from you. That's yours. When you have your mindset on what you were put on this earth for, yeah, what you know that God saved for you, like you were promised, can't nobody or nothing or just nothing, period, can stand in the way of that. If it's yours, then it is. Like, and that's just that. So the next card that I had pulled out of my J Matrix Oracle was 77, number 77, confession, and then on the other side is number 52, conscience. Let me just show you. This is the second set of cards that came with this. And then it comes with 2 sides. And this is what it looks like on the back. Pretty cool. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done like extensive research on my cards. I promise I'll go through my book and kind of read and study more so I can get every single little message out of it. The way that I kind of just been using them now is just going based off the words and intuitively connecting all the dots and seeing how everything just pretty much connects together, and just wrapping the story all into one. But like I said, with this confession and conscious, shout out to all my breastfeeding moms whose babies beat them up. Like, I'm not even gonna ask, do your kids beat you up while they're breastfeeding and bite you? She's laughing. Oh my gosh, this is crude. Anyways, 52, conscious, 77, confession. So yeah, this ties back into finally having to confess to yourself what you know to be your truth, what you know you want and desire and need, and what's right for you. I feel like wow, that's crazy. This card, number 52, under conscience. First of all, I love paying attention to the numbers. Okay. So the 52, of course, 5 plus 2 adds up to be 7. So 7 could be a very significant number to you guys. If you guys know, what the angel number 777 or 7 means, just leave a comment below so other people can see. But the number 52 conscience says, let me not be utterly confounded. Um, and it's utterly confounded by yourself. It's self-conflict, it's self-conflict. And in order to get out of that confinement of yourself, you have to really just confess exactly what you want. And I honestly don't even feel like it's a confession of what you want, but just you really have to feel in your heart and know your true self, know your truth, stand in your truth, and stand for that and go for that, guys. Um, and like I said, just because of the fact that you stand in your truth and you're knowing your self worth and you're knowing yourself and you're looking back and seeing, oh my gosh, I've been great before, I can be great again. You'll finally reach this point of self contentment, guys. So I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but I think I'm gonna title it Finally Seeing You. Finally seeing you, you're finally seeing yourself. You're finally seeing what balances you out. Because guys, when you try to fight and battle what you know to be true to you, it starts this self-conflict. It starts a conflict between your soul because you're trying to decide between what you know to be your truth, but you're also going against what other people have tried to set to be true for you. Okay? Stick to your own truth. Stick to yourself. Stick to what you know is true to you. Okay? Just stick to your truth. I'm sorry for that dog barking in the background, freaking neighbors. But guys, like I said, today's February 6th. Valentine's Day is soon. I know it's the month of love. And most importantly, guys, love yourself. Figure out what it is that makes you happiest. Know your truth and stick to that, okay? You guys have a great day.